Welcome to my Patreon campaign. You may have noticed me around the field or on forums or on Facebook or other places showing off some of the photos that I've taken, some of the videos that I've done, and generally trying to document the hobby that we're all involved in. So the main project that I'm trying to get off the ground is what I've been calling the professional hobbyist. It's about all the different hobbies that I have personally. So computer games, photography, of course live role-playing, sword fighting, martial arts, all these different things sort of wrapped up and brought out to the world for everyone to sort of see and take part in. So as time goes on, I'll be adding more details about other projects I want to get off the ground. There's specifics relating to live role-playing. There's also, as I said, I have some instructional videos for sword fighting, which will be for steel fighting as well as foam. There will be some behind the scenes stuff for photo shoots. There'll be various miscellaneous little projects that I'm working on, things that I find interesting. There'll be interviews with people who are related to the hobbies that I have. So people within the LARPing community, people within other communities as well. So hopefully you'll be able to find various elements of this which are useful. Essentially, on top of turning up on a semi-regular basis and taking photos, I'm going to be adding more things to that. There's various projects that I've got in my mind that I want to sort of make a reality, and this is where you can help. One of the things that I've been doing recently is comparing what we are doing here in Australia compared to the rest of the world. For the last few years we've had this sort of idea that Australia is still quite young in its sort of LARPing community and doesn't really sort of know what it's doing, and the other, like Europe or America, have these huge events that look so amazing in the photos and videos and everything else. I think we have that too. I think that we have a great community here with some really creative people who are doing some really good stuff, and I want to make sure that these efforts are recognised on an international platform. Having other people from around the world go, wow, Australia really knows what they're doing and they're really producing some really good costumes, some good games, and are really sort of getting involved in the hobby. To aid in this, one of the things that I'm going to be looking at as a bit of a showcase is, of course, Swordcraft Quest. It's the biggest game in Australia by far, and I want to see if that can be presented as in the best format that it can be to the world. So I've got a lot of plans for taking stills and video. One other thing I'd like to make quite clear is this is not a business venture for me. I have a separate photographic business. This is something that I'm doing because I want to challenge myself creatively. I want to be able to have other people appreciate my work. I want to be able to celebrate the hobby that we are all involved in. And so this is not a for-profit enterprise for myself. These projects take a lot of time. I'm probably going to put in several hundred hours of work across these projects before the end of the year quite easily. So, supporting this project. The way that Patreon works is that you arrange to give a regular monthly donation to the artist for them to be able to make the art that they've chosen to put forward. In this case, what I'll be doing is primarily photography and videography. So these donations can start from $1 a month. What it doesn't do is change anything about how I'm going to deliver these projects to the wider community. I'm not going to charge anyone to use a photo for the profile picture. Any of the digital format platforms will all be for free for everyone. And so I recommend that you have a look at the Patreon page, which I'll have a link down in the description of this video, and that'll give you a breakdown of what each level of support will give, and I'll have links for you to actually be able to register and provide that support, and we'll have a bit more information about the overall sort of product of what I'm trying to give to you. So one other thing is, don't forget, even $1 per month is going to definitely add up. Like, don't think that, oh, it's just $1, it won't matter anything. It will. It'll make a huge difference. Every person that becomes involved with this is contributing, and that snowball should be able to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it's something quite amazing. So, thanks for giving me your time. Hopefully this is something that you'd want to be involved with. If so, follow the link in the description, and let's see if we can get some awesome stuff created. Thank you.